Alright guys, so vlogging is tough. Vlogging is tough for a lot of reasons, and I would need a vlog to explain why vlogging is tough, but this channel is a really good place to put things that would torpedo my algorithm on the main channel, and while you're going to see these on the main channel a lot, I just want to make a quick unboxing, thank you, and sort of not even a review video, just really an unboxing and an explanation video. So as some of you know, I've done marketing work for blade companies in the past, I've done marketing work for Zombie Tools, I've done marketing work for a couple of other smaller ones, Zombie Tools being very near and dear to my heart. I've done marketing work for leather workers that come to me from this world, but all of that is because Blade Show is actually right in my backyard. Blade Show is the largest knife and sword convention in the world. It happens in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm really passionate about like handmade things. Like it's not a secret that like I love machining my own parts. I love working with wood, like my old Rainbow pump is a very specific exotic hardwood. Like I just really like handmade things, and there's no better place to get special materials and super cool like tools than Blade Show, especially if you want like bespoke, custom, really nice stuff. And I'm just a real maker enthusiast, even from before when it was called making or what have you. And my primary like tool knife for the majority of the beginning of this channel, plus like 2006 through 2010-ish, maybe a little bit later. It's hard to, whenever it came out is when it would have started. I had a Cricut before then, and I think that I have to, now that they've been so kind to me, I think I can't call them Cricut. I think that's a colloquial. It's Columbia River Knife and Tool, I think is what CRKT stands for, but you see these at all sorts of big box stores for like outdoorsy stuff, and these are just like really exceptionally nice production level pocket knives. And so I've been a huge fan of these forever. My everyday carry for the longest time was the CRKT Mai Tai, all black with the VEF serrations, just a phenomenal blade form and design, and I lost it. I think in just a hotel room like snafu, I left it out and it just disappeared one day, and no harm, no foul, I get it. Hope it's a very nice knife. I guarantee you it's still doing wonderful things for whoever owns it now, and I hope they're enjoying it. But that was like my favorite go-to knife. You can see it in hundreds of videos from like 2010 to 2013-ish. But I wanted to talk about this company. I just wanted to say thank you to them, and I see them every year at Blade Show. For the first time ever, they reached out to me. One of their executives is a member of the SENC. His son comes to all of my wars, and so they actually knew who I was. They pulled me out of the aisle. I was super humbled and super thrilled to get to talk to a company in a professional context that I didn't think I had a tremendous amount of value to offer them, because they have a fantastic and full marketing team. They don't need my services at all, but I really like CRKTs. They're very affordable as compared to like in a room with $1,000 pocket knives, multi-$1,000 pocket knives, things that look like dragon wings, which is like the dream everyday carry. But they sent this over, and this is their influencer package for 2019. It's got a note in here that says Drac. Super excited to open that up. I sort of peeked at this, but I haven't opened it up. It just says, so nice to meet you at Blade Show. Big fan of your channel and what you do for the Nerf community. Couldn't find you a full-size Mai Tai, but if I do come across one, that means that there's a Mai Tai in here? I guess they did make a miniature version, so that's phenomenal. So I want to start opening these up. There's one in particular. You guys have seen this. This was a gift from a fan. It's like a Counter-Strike Go karambit. And it's like red. It's not brand new or factory new or whatever they call it in the video game. But this has been my go-to unboxing knife, and CRKT has a phenomenal new knife out that's very different, very cool, that will be replacing that for the foreseeable future. It'll hang up on the wall. And so if you're watching the vlog channel, you'll understand what's up with that. So this is a lanyard of sorts. And then this is a very cool blade form design, and you see all of these at Blade Show. I highly recommend attending Blade Show. So this is called the Snap Lock, and it's like a really good keychain knife. You can see it's almost exposed. There's no real handle scales. It's got a super funky locking mechanism, and I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that this one, you pop it up like this, and then it folds out like this. Yeah, I got it. So that's a super wonky like mechanism here. These knurled machine screws, And it's a small carry knife. It's got a little pocket clip. I'm assuming that the lanyard came with this one because you could very easily turn it into a neck knife depending upon what you do for work. It'd be great if you worked in retail or whatever, but that goes down and closes like that. All their blades come pre-sharpened. They're very, very nice. So that's the snap lock, which is super duper cool. And like, I'm grateful for all of these, but this one, I can tell you right now because of the size of it, is the one that I am most excited for and most animated to show you guys because it is phenomenally unique. And then this, I think they call this one the Executive. I'm not positive, but it looks kind of like a ballpoint pen. You set it in a coat pocket, it would be very tasteful. It's got a carbon fiber handle scales and a little thumb detent here, and you just flip it out. It's a very, it's called the CEO. You can see that, designed by a bladesmith named Rogers, whose work I'm not explicitly familiar with, but like the CEO, which, I mean, I guess technically I own my own company, but the carbon fiber is handsome. It looks like it would belong in a boardroom. It's quite nice, quite cool, so we'll set that one right there. Very thin blade form, like realistically I don't know. Hopefully this is received well. I know that Cricket's going to watch this video. This one's like a glorified letter opener to me. It's definitely not like a... Well, I'm sure you could use it as a tool knife. It's not like a camp knife or anything like that. This one definitely belongs in a boardroom, cutting open packets and envelopes and what have you. This one's really small. I don't know what this is. It says Bev Edge. Ooh, and this is chunky. Check that out. That's like a very solid, thick blade. It's got almost a Tainto style blade form to it. Just solid. I like that, again, no handle scales on this, no carbon fiber, no frills, but really solid locking mechanism, really solid little knife that you could, again, easily, and that's the best thing about CRKTs is you could just throw them in a pocket. And then I guess they included a bunch of... Oh, okay, I solved the riddle. I have solved the puzzle. This is a bunch of stickers. We'll definitely throw some of those down in the printer room, and maybe one on the back of the leaf. But, oh man, it's like you had to hide it to smuggle it out, because they don't sell these anymore. They're discontinued. But this is a miniature Mai Tai, and this is just a slightly larger version of this. Was my everyday carry knife, except it was all black. These are the VEF blades. They cut through rope like nothing else. It was phenomenal. Back when I was managing comic book shops, I would open up packages every Wednesday with my Mai Tai. Like, this is just one of my favorite blade forms. It's so wicked. Brian Tai is a master bladesmith, truly and actually. So thank you so much. Like, if there's anything super meaningful and personal in this, it's that I told them about my Mai Tai and how much I loved it until I lost it. And like, to have a discontinued knife dug out of their archives and sent here, even in miniature form, like this is in fact and actually just gonna live right here. So I wear Victos jeans. They have a specific place for a knife right there, and that is perfect. Thank you so much, CRKT. This is the coolest thing that they had at their booth, in my opinion, this year. This is what's next level, and this will be showing up in all of our videos. This video is getting a little bit rambly. Is it really called the Kinematic? I thought it was called like the Predator or something. Anyway, so this is a karambit. Now I know this is a fixed, ultra cheap Chinese garbage one. This makes this look like a toy. So you push down on this, there's two separate pivots here, and it does that. That's awesome. So this is called the Provoke. It feels great in the hand. It's an ultra solid, ultra cool locking mechanism. Look at how thick the blade is. Like, this could very easily be a defense knife, and that's sort of what, I mean, karambits were not designed for practical box opening, but that's what I'm going to use it for. But honestly, like, it feels great in the hand. It's got a great ring here to slip into. It actually has a pocket clip, subtle though it may be. I know that you can put this on a tactical gear and what have you on a chest rig, but like that action right there, that noise is going to be so cool. You'll be seeing that a lot on the main channel. So that is the Provoke, and then it just kind of slides back down into place and locks in like that. Now, I don't know if I would ever want to spin this one the same way that I do that one, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, the amount of centripetal necessary, once it's open, it shouldn't be a problem at all. But the amount of acceleration to jolt it open like that could be a little bit dicey there, but the Provoke is super duper cool. I really, really like it. Not much of a trucker hat kind of guy, but I do have quite the exciting cap collection at this point, and so I will definitely add this to that. Can go right up with honored fellows like the Foam Blast limited edition hat. But I just wanted to thank CRKT. You'll be seeing a lot of these knives in the future. In particular, I'm just like, this is so special. I go to Blade Show a lot. It's definitely not my primary world or anything, so it's very, very cool to be recognized and appreciated by a company that I've been a fan of for a very long time. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you carry a Cricut, let me know what model you carry in the description box down below. And if you just think that this is next levels of cool, they've got retailers all over the country, and I'll be linking down in the description box below to where you can pick one up. I think a lot of Cricuts are on Amazon as well, so if I can find a sweet, sweet referral link, I'll definitely do that as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Much love, Nerf on, back out.